A Russian soldier was hiding inside a building. He was ordered to surrender but did not respond. A drone was then deployed over the area where he was hiding. A Russian soldier was inside a building that came under an initial attack. He managed to escape but did not intend to surrender. To prevent further movement, another nearby building was targeted by drones. After this, the soldier moved to take cover in a different location. A Russian soldier tried to hide, but his movements were being closely monitored. After realizing that escape was impossible, he signaled his surrender by acknowledging the drone. He then removed the magazine from his weapon and set it aside. Every action was carefully observed, demonstrating the precision and patience of the drone operator. Once it was clear he posed no threat, he was guided by the drone toward Ukrainian positions, where he surrendered. The silence that followed stood in stark contrast to the chaos of the battlefield, capturing both fear and relief, a human story amid the ongoing conflict. A lone Ukrainian soldier approaches a civilian house, carrying equipment in hand. A drone monitors his movements from above. He reaches a window, completes his task, and quickly moves back behind cover. Seconds pass. 3 Russian soldiers exit the building, unaware of the situation. They move through the gate into an open field. An engagement occurs, and 2 soldiers are incapacitated. The third attempts to flee, but a drone targets the area, stopping the movement. A Ukrainian drone observes 3 Russian soldiers entering a house. They move cautiously around the structure, checking corners and windows. After some time, an FPV drone approaches and strikes the front entrance, breaking the door and sending dust into the air. Another drone hovers above, scanning the area before moving in to engage the target location. A second explosion causes the structure to collapse completely. Smoke rises as what was thought to be cover proves unsafe. In this conflict, walls offer no guaranteed protection, and every position is closely monitored from above. In the footage recorded by drone, we see a Russian soldier surrendering. This Russian soldier hiding under an armored vehicle is noticed by a drone. A piece of paper is thrown to him from the drone. He is scared at first, then he picks it up and reads it. The paper says to follow the drone. He is ready to surrender and nods his head in agreement, indicating that he will do so. Here we can see Russian soldiers surrendering through thermal binoculars. First one, then the others start to arrive. When they surrender, they take off all their equipment. They continue their search cautiously so as not to harm themselves. Look how crowded they are. Dozens of Russian soldiers are surrendering. In this cruel war, taking prisoners is a good deed. A solitary infantryman is seen resting in the middle of a field, likely between tasks. An FPV-deployed munition is released and successfully engages the position, preventing further activity and demonstrating the precision of modern drone operations. A Russian soldier on the move is tracked by a drone, which maintains constant observation to confirm the situation. He moves quickly among the trees, attempting to find cover, while the drone follows his movements with precise monitoring, demonstrating the effectiveness of modern reconnaissance and tracking technology. The footage opens with a Ukrainian reconnaissance UAV observing a lone Russian soldier standing in the middle of a wooded area. Shadows of trees danced across the forest floor as the soldier moved, unaware of the eyes tracking him from above. The recon feed is relayed to FPV drone operators. Using that information, an FPV strike is dispatched and later confirms a direct engagement on the infantry position. The sudden explosion tore through the underbrush, leaving no chance for escape and demonstrating the precision of modern drone warfare. A second Ukrainian FPV drone arrives to assess the situation and confirms that the target is no longer operational. Ukrainian troops continue their operation against Russian trenches, engaging both from the air and on the ground. This footage features the 47th Mechanized Brigade conducting a coordinated assault in the KSK region. Ukrainian soldiers advance under heavy resistance, using tactical maneuvers to outflank defensive positions. The 47th Brigade, recognized for its precision and effectiveness, demonstrates seamless coordination between ground operations and drone support. During the operation, Ukrainian forces breached the first line of defenses, forcing Russian troops to retreat or surrender. The engagement underscores the strategic significance of the KSK region in the ongoing conflict. Superior tactics, high morale, and the support of FPV drones and artillery enable Ukrainian infantry to advance while Russian forces struggle to maintain their positions under sustained pressure. Ukrainian forces launched an assault on Russian positions with the support of infantry units. Their advance was aided by drone reconnaissance and artillery fire, as Ukrainian troops pushed forward under heavy resistance. Smoke and debris filled the battlefield, illustrating the intensity of modern combat. Russian defenses were breached, forcing a retreat. Each movement influenced the momentum, keeping both sides alert to the next engagement. The operation resulted in destroyed fortifications and abandoned equipment as Ukrainian forces secured their positions. Russian troops left behind supplies, while drones continued to monitor the area to detect any counterattack. As front lines shifted, both sides prepared for the next phase of the ongoing conflict. A small assault group accompanied by a sniper moves cautiously toward enemy positions. The unit advances using overwatch and reconnaissance to approach the dugouts with minimal exposure. Troops call out that they are friendly to reduce initial resistance and confusion, demonstrating part of the close-quarters clearing process. A Ukrainian element takes one enemy combatant into custody. The footage depicts the detention and secure handling of the individual. Following the operation, a thorough sweep of the positions is conducted to ensure all threats have been neutralized, with the area inspected and confirmed as secured.
Давайте! Нога! Давайте!
Images captured on a GoPro showed Ukrainian soldiers caught in an ambush. A tank arrived to support the soldiers facing a sudden attack in open terrain. The tank helped the soldiers push back the opposing forces, but the engagement continued for several hours. In the Donetsk region, Russian forces are facing a rapid offensive. Taken by surprise, they struggle to respond effectively. A Ukrainian vehicle attacking Russian positions is creating significant disruption. These images once again highlight the harsh realities of war. Thanks to the vehicle's reinforced armor, small arms fire proves ineffective. The war between Ukraine and Russia appears to have reached a stalemate. International and national efforts to resolve the conflict through diplomatic negotiations add further complexity. Both sides remain deeply entrenched, with battlefield dynamics shifting daily. The world continues to closely monitor the conflict, which has significant implications for global security and stability. Stay informed with the latest updates, frontline developments, and in-depth analysis. Ukrainian Sinam battalion struck again in the Lyman direction, targeting and destroying Russian logistics. Fuel trucks, supply vehicles, and ammunition transports were hit one by one. With every attack, Russian troops are left with fewer resources to continue their offensive. These strikes not only cripple enemy resupply efforts, but also expose how vulnerable Russian logistics remain on the front lines. Here is one of the targets, a Russian military vehicle. And this was the soldier's final glance at the approaching drone. Two Russian soldiers were spotted moving along a road in the Zaporizhzhia region. Their lack of training was evident as they moved in the open. After being tracked for a while, they noticed an approaching drone and tried to flee in different directions. One of them ran into the bushes and was struck directly. The soldier who ran to hide among the ruins was quickly located and also neutralized by the drone. A group of Russian soldiers were spotted near Marinka in the Donetsk region, moving toward concealed positions inside ruined houses. Once identified, their location was targeted by the Ukrainian 414th Unmanned Attack Aviation Brigade, which launched FPV drones against them. Here comes the first precision strikes. With the first strike, one of the three soldiers was neutralized. Another rushed into an underground shelter they had prepared, but the drone struck again. In the end, they were left completely defenseless. A high-explosive drone strike destroyed the underground position as well. The last Russian soldier, hiding inside the house in panic and fear, was struck by a third drone. In the end, not a single member of the assault group remained active. A Russian soldier was spotted dragging a cart, likely carrying a wounded comrade. The FPV drone approached at high speed. The first pass missed slightly, but the drone immediately adjusted, striking both the soldier and the cart simultaneously. Another soldier was advancing across open trenches toward his positions. As the FPV drone approached, he jumped into a trench to escape. The drone executed a precise maneuver to strike him mid-fall. The reconnaissance drone confirmed the soldier was taken out, demonstrating how drones can track and neutralize targets even in challenging positions. A group of Russian soldiers advanced toward Ukrainian trenches, only to find them already abandoned. As they searched the area for opposing troops, they remained unaware that they had entered a trap. Soon, Ukrainian FPV drones carried out a precise strike. One soldier taking cover under a tree was quickly targeted by the drone, while another inside the trench was neutralized by the strike. This operation demonstrates how Ukrainian forces use drones to control the battlefield, turning even seemingly empty positions into decisive ambushes. This time, the footage shows a Russian military vehicle moving along a logistics route. The soldiers suddenly came under attack from a Ukrainian FPV drone. They attempted to shoot it down but were unsuccessful. The drone closed in swiftly and struck the vehicle, rendering it inoperable. In the Donetsk area, a Russian soldier hiding inside a tunnel in an abandoned field was detected by Ukrainian reconnaissance drones. As the FPV drone approached, the soldier realized he had been spotted. In a panic, he tried to escape through the tunnel, but the Ukrainian FPV operator quickly maneuvered to the opposite exit to block his way. Moments later, the Russian soldier emerged, now fully exposed in the open. The Ukrainian FPV drone immediately struck, neutralizing him. This operation once again demonstrated how flexible and quick-reacting Ukraine's drone units have become on the battlefield. In the Kharkiv region, 2 Russian soldiers on a motorcycle were engaged by FPV drones operated by Ukrainian M2 TSO units. The drones successfully struck the vehicle, demonstrating the speed and precision of modern drone operations. Each engagement highlights the growing impact of unmanned systems on the front line. The Ukrainian Adama unit demonstrated once again that frontline control cannot be assessed solely through geolocated imagery and visual flags. Russian forces attempted to create the illusion of control by planting their flag in the gray zone using a drone. However, this effort was short-lived, as Ukrainian defenders immediately removed the flag with an FPV drone strike. Russian soldiers attempted to hide their motorcycles before the attack began, but the drone operator of the 128th Motorized Rifle Brigade struck first, disabling the vehicles and preventing a potential assault by the Russians. The 1st Battalion of Ukraine's 40th Coastal Defense Brigade, together with the Orion unit, targeted and destroyed Russian boats in the Karen direction, striking with precision and disrupting enemy operations. Finally, the Incognito group identified a hidden enemy shelter. 2 soldiers were seen unloading their gear inside. A strike order was issued as the FPV drone advanced from Ukrainian positions. Another enemy soldier appeared nearby, seemingly unaware of the unfolding situation. Instead of entering the shelter, he lingered outside, a costly mistake. As soon as he stepped away, the drone struck the entrance of the dugout. The impact buried the shelter with sand and debris, leaving the position destroyed and its occupants trapped inside.